Just some syphilis right here.
Are you gonna share it?
Alright, so I asked the guy how much that cost. He said diamond butt plugs on it.
Welcome to San Diego Comic-Con.
In the middle of the street, they just had this random like Vecna paper mache hanging for people to take photos with. What's the pose that he's gonna make? Ooh, the stand. If you've ever wondered what Vecna's poop looks like, there it is. That boy's been working so hard, couldn't go to the bathroom. Had to drop one out in the public. All right, here we go. San Diego Convention Center, Comic-Con badge members only. We're in. We are inside San Diego Comic-Con. All right, this is the bag. This is a big moment, Sarah. We got the bag right here. We are in. This is where everybody's waiting to get into the convention center. This is kind of like standby. All right, the floor opens in 15 minutes. We're all lined up. We are going down the escalators now. Just like that. We're finally here. All right, so the first booth we're going to be going to is going to be the Disney Plus booth. We're about an hour into waiting for the Disney Plus booth. Phil will probably be there in the next half an hour. They don't know what is exclusive. They don't have any printouts of anything. It's just typical Disney fashion. I think eventually we'll be there.
One eternity later.
We're next to go in. We've now been in line for like 2 hours to get into the Disney Plus booth. I hope it's worth it. We're in. 2 hours later, we're in. All right, let's look at everything. Let's see what they got. So a lot of this stuff, it's by the company Toink. I just found that out. You can buy it online. But there is some exclusive stuff for the convention. So I'm going to be buying a couple of those things, probably to resell. So like this pin is going to be exclusive, but it says San Diego Comic-Con 2020 on the bottom. The Mythosaur logo. And I think I'm going to get this keychain. Here's a giant necklace with Grogu with his bassinet and a little keychain. Then they have the medal that is given out to everyone but Chewie. Then they have some more just basic pins. They have Wanda's little horns that you can get. Black Widow's little gauntlet. And then they have the Empire medal. There's a little Groot. Wooden watch, the Black Panther bead bracelet, small little piece of metal that looks like the best card, and then they got some pins of Grogu in class, Grogu eating a frog. Now they have a mini Tesseract, and then they have the Vote for Loki pin, and then this is going to be the exclusive Loki horns, only at San Diego Comic-Con. The world's greatest grandma from Ant-Man. Then here's some of the pins. The Gator Loki is an exclusive pin, only for San Diego Comic-Con. And they have like a windbreaker. I don't know what this stands for with, oh, it's like when you're watching Disney Plus, this would have like the titles in it. Kind of a really stupidly designed. Who would wear this? Now, Rachel, they did you dirty, but they finally made West Side Story merch. I think they just should have not made anything because this is terrible. It says, where Toy Story meets West Side Story. That is the only West Side Story merch that Disney has pretty much produced. That's it. They're just throwing random crap on t-shirts related to Disney Plus. So you have, do you want to build the greatest showman? Wanda, hold your hand. John, Paul, George, Ringo, and Bruno. And then where Han Solo meets Free Solo. Here's Thor's hammer, but when you open it up, it turns into a toolkit. Not very functional, but kind of cool because the handle's an actual hammer. That's pretty dope. I like that. I don't know about the quality of the tools though. They feel fine. This is a tenderizer. To tenderize your meat. Oh, here's a little like accent light. They have the dark saber. Does it light up? Is it lit up? No, it might be a lit up. Can't tell. They have Princess Bride figures. Now a lot of these figures you can actually buy online. They have Deadpool's taco truck. They have cute little Bruni figures. This one lights up and this one also lights up. Those are really adorable. They have a light up Mickey Nightlight. Stitch is smiling. They have Slinky Dog, and they have slippers. They have little like Ugg Grogu slippers, and then they have him in his bassinet. These are pretty funny. And they also have Slave 1 slippers. They do a 24 karat gold Yavin metal though. Don't know how much that is. All right, well the Gator Loki pin that I wanted, got them first thing in the morning, waited standby for 2 hours. It sold out. They have a Sanderson Sisters mug. Now they have a bunch of like the geeky tikis. Tauntaun, Boba Fett, Wicked, Darth Vader, Ahsoka. That's a really cool one. They have a little Grogu one in the back. They have some Grogu snow globes. And then here's a look at a bunch of the exclusive pins, right? Encanto, Stitch, the Genie, Snow White, Remy, the TVA, Hercules, Wreck-It Ralph, Miss Marvel, the New York LARPers. They even have one for Obi-Wan Kenobi. Hello there. I think I'm gonna get this one from Schoolhouse Rock, the Vote Bill. And then they have a kitchen timer, which is a Miss Minute. I think that's pretty funny. There's the Thor tool set, Loki's horns that we're gonna get. Then they have an exclusive teacup and saucer for Alice in Wonderland. Cheshire Cat little succulent. Okay, we've dropped off our bags. It's like $5 a bag for bag check, but it's a lot easier than carrying around like, there's probably 20 pounds of stuff that I had with me. So we're gonna put some stuff up on eBay and then we're gonna go into the convention because I have to figure out how to pay for this. Here comes Patrick. Yeah, Patrick. Now these are from Paranorman. Beautiful creations. Look at the sculpt them. If you've never seen Paranorman, I highly suggest it. It's a very good stop animation film. All right, we're gonna pop over to ECC Elite Creature Collectibles. They always have highly detailed figures. Now look at this breathtaking sculpt of Steve Rogers, Captain America, holding Thor's hammer, the broken shield. I think it's crazy. Hot second, I turned the corner, I was like, wait, is that Tom Holland? This looks so spot on. This is insane. They got some Andor stuff that I see. Okay, let's start with Boba over here. This looks like the same one from the Mandalorian experience. So take a second to appreciate Boba Fett's costume. This is the Hollywood Collectibles Group. They have a giant alien. Oh my gosh. Just look at the glisten, the paint job that they did on this alien. Predator's plasma cannon from Predator 2. The cutting disc is gonna be the drop ship, you know, from Aliens. And over here, oh, this is so good. Got Predator hunting in the tree. There's the Pink Panther over here. Okay, the fetish doll. Does anybody know what this is from? This is really cool, the pulse rifle. And now Kitra, I know you're watching. This moment is for you. They have the motion tracker from Aliens. They're all just like replicas that you can purchase. Predator's helmet. Over here you have the gauntlet from Predator 2. And then over here a classic Jeepers Creepers. It's hard to see with the reflection. This little girl and a little cat look very content with their lives and the situation that they're in. I love these like funky sculpt. Like look at little Yoda there in the back. But Ronald McDonald in the back. These are like those little ice cream bars that you would eat. Mickey with a gas mask. That like funky shark that looks like a football in the back. It's gonna be a frozen culture. That's what this set is gonna be called. And down here, look at this like Homer. How grotesque and bizarre is that? That's gonna be $225 for that Homer. Then down here we have, I guess these Reese's all look like they're fried out of their mind. Look at them in the back. What's going on down here? An inflatable cat with a cupcake?
Hey, baby, the neighbor never told you that I have beautiful eyes? Take a picture of me. I'm pretty.
I wear at 13 Flames Empire. Oh, they got a little critter up here. Make love, not war. Oh, look at the critter ball.
Yeah, I haven't got a chance.
Jaws of the Dead.
I think I know how much. I have in my book how much they are.
Okay, so this is all about zombie Jesus taking on Jaws. And then at the end, it looks like he's going to take on Cthulhu. And a claw machine for Tribble Toys. Winner every time. All sorts of little tribbles in there. And there's little baby mini tribbles in there. The tribbles, they create giant microbes, right? So they take you know, different diseases and everything, and they blow them up to like kind of what they look like, and they make them cute. And we're gonna do a little rundown. These things are hilarious. So look at all the different variations, but they have a brain cell exclusive, and on he's wearing a little San Diego Comic-Con cape. Oh, chlamydia never looked so cute. Then they have what a cold sore looks like, hepatitis, herpes, crabs, gonorrhea, or the clap. They have a little sperm here, and then they have an egg right here. This is what celiac disease looks like. There's a little zipper on his mouth. Bipolar disorder. This is a tapeworm. Oh, that's so gross. THC, like a little hat. This is HIV. Then they have HPV, the kissing disease. Just some syphilis right here. He said there's 230 different versions that they have. They are very serious diseases, but it's fun to like go through and see how they made them like cute and everything. Here's the zombie virus. Yeah. My what big tribbles you have. But look at this, Ghoulsville. It's like retro Halloween things. We go from like, I don't know, cute little ghost surfing to that up to some spanking. Okay. Stay frosty, bite me. Oh, these are so good. I love the vibrant colors. Oh, look at these wolfmen.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Here's the creature from the Black Lagoon selling fish sticks. And over here, Kong right there, King Kong. The flying monkeys. Planet 8. We have Frankenstein. I love this print of the creature from Black Lagoon. Prints are pretty cool. They're like kind of like metallic. They have Wanda, Ahsoka. Instead of Biggie, you got Thanos, Doctor Strange, Leia, little Grogu flying around some Navarro nummies. Oh, I love that Miles Morales print. Look at it, shimmer. Snoopy is going to town. Wolverine is taking on Hulk. You have Venom, Carnage, and Vader right there. These make all the characters look so badass. Lord have mercy, there's like a 20-foot tall Bowser and he's moving. Here's the set. It's going to release for $270. The employee just said there were 700,000 bricks and 3,000 man hours building that. Look at the designer series of the different Batmobiles. Red and black. 89 Batman. That one is great. And then this one might be my favorite. We have the 66 classic Batmobile right there. Kripkins. It's like a little, the cryptozoology little animals in a little mystery pack. These are really cool. Bigfoot up there and Cthulhu. Those are like the Chupacabra. Then they have like bigger versions of them. Cthulhu, three-headed dog, Bigfoot. These are really cute. There's this giant sculpt, life-size Voldemort. They even have his crusty little toes down there. But then right next to him, they have a giant Gandalf. This looks like kind of like a wax figure. But this is gonna be Iron Studios. That's who we were looking at. They have figures of Hagrid, Harry riding on Buckbeak, very pissed off Voldemort, the animated series Batman with the Batmobile. Then they have Black Adam, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Henry Cavill as Superman, Lois Lane as Superman, flying up in the sky. Then there's a whole set of 4 of the characters from the Wizard of Oz. Oh yes, the Jurassic Park sculpts. Here's Blue. They have a Dilophosaurus right here. Raptors from Jurassic Park. Oh, this is good. The Dilophosaurus going after Dennis Nedry. They even have the Barbasol can. Here's Marty and Doc from part 2 in front of the DeLorean. It's got the hoverboard. Doc is checking his watch. This is a massive sculpt. Where do people put these things? So they have one of Marty on the hoverboard. Go, go, Power Ranger. Elliot and E.T. with the moon in the back.
I'm tempted to try to find some.
The amount of detail that they put on this Jaws sculpt is insane. The orca looks perfect. Poor little Quentin's being eaten right there. They got the barrels in the water. This thing is amazing. And for all you ogre boys out here, you can pre-order Shrek and Donkey and Little Gingy. Beware ogre sign next to Shrek. But they look kind of menacing in this spotlight. Look at this massive apocalypse from X-Men. Then they have the Avengers, the circle shot when they're all teaming up. They even have Mighty Thor, and then Thor from Love and Thunder. They got Sam Wilson as Captain America. Then they have Green Goblin from No Way Home, and then all three of the Spider-Men. They have a giant little photo op with Stan the Man right there, Stan Lee. Look at this Iron Studios sculpt of Thanos. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet. He's ready to get beat up by Cap and with his hammer. All right, it's time to go to our first panel. The first panel I want to go to is the National Treasure TV show that's going to be on Disney Plus. I'm a big National Treasure fan.
Everyone, I'm so sorry I couldn't join you in person today. I've loved working on this series with my amazing co-stars. I've been a huge fan of the film franchise.
Let's think of maybe doing another movie, and then you came to think on, you know, it's because you realize there's so much to tell.
Yeah, I mean, we always wanted to do a TV series, honestly. So it was great that Disney Plus happened when it did, because it was right about the time that we decided to do this.
What is this series about, and how is it different from the movies?
The story, National Treasure, the series, revolves around this young woman named Jess Valenzuela, who is my character. She's a brilliant young woman who shows so much potential for the world, but her life's at a standstill after her mother gets cancer. Until one day, she's introduced to this legend of a Pan-American treasure, and it maybe involves her family, and she kind of just jumps into the dangers of it all with her friends. In addition, we have a lot of old cast members that are coming back to reprise their role. Like you guys saw in the sizzle reel, Justin Bartha, who plays Riley Poole, he's coming back. I mean, he speaks so highly of the franchise and he loves it. So, you know, we're hoping maybe one day he'll come and join us on the adventure as well. But he's very present in the series as well. So
yeah,
won't miss out on him.
If you treat us like a Megazord and put us all together, we form one united Nick
Alright, we just finished the National Treasure panel. Kind of disappointed. They showed us the trail. It has that kind of like upscale, kind of cheap Disney feel that Disney Plus kind of creates. It's like a weird filter that they put on their shows to make it look more upscale, but it's just kind of cheap. It was weird. So they asked them questions like, were you supposed to be doing a movie next or a TV show? And they're like, oh, we want to do like a TV show. That was the whole plan. But then they were talking about how they kind of like threw in all these other things for kind of like filler episodes. But it's like, it's 10 episodes, which I think is good because Disney Plus is doing 6 episodes. I think that's too short. But 10 episodes might be too long if they don't have enough story to tell. I thought the cast had great chemistry. Riley Poole is coming back, and the old FBI agent is coming back. And they said there's one cameo that's supposed to be happening, but they said Nicolas Cage is not coming back. He was too busy. We'll see how it is. They said they're going to be going to Graceland and the Alamo for their like historic places. Lost T-Rex. If found, please return to Site B. Have you seen it? I'd be looking around. Sis.
Right there.
We have a Slave Leia T-Rex. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. You look wonderful today. A bunch of really cool Nickelodeon merch. We have a little Aang vinyl figure. The Bikini Bottom bust, but on the bottom it says My Leg. But on the top of it, you can see a bunch of characters from SpongeBob. This is what the Aang watch looks like. Then they have a Chucky fanny pack. Then they have a Nickelodeon slime bag. Then there's a backpack for 60 bucks with a bunch of different characters from Nickelodeon from the 90s. All right, so we're in line. We got a ticket to come back for an autograph signing. I guess one of the voice actors from Rugrats is signing poster. It's free, which is nice. But how do you feel about the new like 3D Rugrats? They gave us a little Chucky pin, and then they also gave us some Chucky glasses, which is nice. It's great to see you guys. Thank you so much. All right, so here's the poster. Each one of the voice actors signed it. So here's the storefront, Loungefly and accessories and apparel. They got a bunch of special San Diego Comic-Con Loungefly stuff. They have Donald. You have Carl Fredricksen, looks a little grumpy. Now this one just sold out. It's like Stitch, but he's a skeleton. And you have a Boo, then Gamora, and then there's Stitch. Comes with a Funko Pop, and this one is sold out. The Demogorgon. glow in the dark. We have a Tusken Raider with a matching little wallet. That cat thing from Fantastic Beasts, the Corpse Bride. And they have a Moana wallet, and they have a little squirt from Finding Nemo. Yeah, these prices have been going up so much. You know, the Martian, $1,000, $2,200. Elvis is $2,200. Mr. Incredible is $2,200. Now we're gonna pop over to the NECA booth real quick. I really wanted to see this ET. And they also have the bride gremlin, Greta. They have all the new Chia Pets that are going to be coming out. They have an Elvira one, a Willie Nelson one, I have the Grogu one, and they have a Stitch Chia Pet, a Poppy Troll Chia Pet, oh god, Chucky Chia Pet. Then there's a full body Chia Pet for Grogu, and then Grogu with his little garden that he's growing. Then they have a Morty, then they have an Alf, and then they have a Jack Skellington. Then they have a bunch of different clappers, right? They have a C-3PO clapper, a Darth Vader clapper, a Grogu clapper, the Lamplight from the Christmas Story. I have the ET Chia Pet, but they also have a Gizmo Chia Pet. They have a couple new Jaws figures that'll be coming out, and they got some AC/DC happening. I really like this. It's gonna be the Killer Clowns from Outer Space little figure set. That's good. Yeah, look at the Sanderson sisters. And then down here they have Bill and Ted, the Wild Stallions, Ace Ventura. Now they have a toy of Elliot and ET. Then they created a bunch of new ET figures for the 40th anniversary. Oh, why doesn't ET have a beer can though? Well, they try to put him in a disguise. They even have Gizmo in the Barbie car. Then they have the dinosaurs, and they have Alf. And here's a bunch of more of the Gremlins. A lot of them from Gremlins 2. Greta is going to be the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Life-size figures of Chucky and his wife. Then they have some figures from The Thing, you know, Kurt Russell. Then they have the dog thing. If you've ever seen The Thing, it'll terrify you. Some of the Universal monsters set up in little scenes. So it's Dracula with his coffin, the Wolfman, Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Invisible Man, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Creepshow. This is a very interesting collab. They collabed the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles characters up with Universal monsters. Very interesting take. That's one of the fun things that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys used to do. They would have these weird collabs. The Hunchback, Frankenstein. They recreated the Thing poster, but as a figure. We're over at Iconic Heroes. They have an Optimus Prime statue. And over here they have a little pencil pen holder. Some of the Power Ranger characters. Then they have bookends for the Autobots, Decepticons, and the Cobra G.I. Joe bookend. For $150, they have a Golden Girl bobblehead set. Alright, this is Jazzware's Costume Play. In early release, they have Spider-Man themed T-Rexes. So you have a Spider-Man one and then a Venom one. And then there's just a Darth Vader costume that you can buy and wear. Now, look at the size of this giant Galactus figure. There's all the different heads you can put on it and the mounts. Well, this guy likes to spoil his pet goat. He uses diamond butt plugs on it. I don't know why this is here, but it's Rob T. Williams. Can't tell if these are just pieces of art or like figures that you can buy. Screen ends? It's supposed to be like a minion, like a redneck minion with a gun. A tomato with a Tommy gun on a horse. This is supposed to be like a Mickey Mouse. He's got a razor blade in his back. I don't know what's going on with that dragon. I have so many questions. This artwork was created in the 80s on cards, and they turned the cards into live action figures. So this one that looks like a minion, they said was from the 80s. So, did they steal the Minions look from this card?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Alright, you're always working this corner every con. You got any good deals today? Let's see, yeah. Let's see what you got in there. Ah, okay. Okay. It says, this isn't real weed, it's a prop. Please don't ask me to leave. Take me out, arrest me, or have me arrested. I'm too cute to go to jail, and it's a long way back to New Jersey. Snoochie Poochies love Silent Bob. And I did give him $1 for it. They have a politician comic book. So we have Trump's Titans, that's a thing. Then they have Biden's Titans. Okay, so then we have AOC, interesting choice. Alright, so over here at Super 7, a bunch of really cool Simpsons figures. I think these are just the prototype sculpts, but there's a thing that I really want to see from Lightyear. They have the socks, life size, is $400. Comes with his own little mouse and everything, and with a crate. They have a Beavis and Butthead toilet paper, a little TP in your bunghole. They're creating figures for Jem and the holograms. You know I hate pickles, not a fan of that costume. Now this store is great. There's lots of places to buy toys, and if you need a dominatrix outfit, you can buy that too. Alright, so this booth is called Alex Pardee. $150. This one's $100. This is $150 down here. For $350, they have these hand-painted faces. But this is called a maggot rider. This is $350. There's all these really cool faces that are on magnets. I have to ask you, what is a tentacle kitten?
Cute, cuddly cat tentacle.
From another dimension. They got to Earth in their prismatic space whale, Levia. They first came out in 2009. They've been a regular staple of the convention circuit ever since.
Are there like more aggressive tentacle kittens? Are there like happier tentacle kittens? Do they have personalities?
Well, there's grumpy green, there's furious red, there's giggly purple, there's joyful yellow. Seafoam green, that's not really a state of mind, but there are tentacle kitties for all sorts of kinds. We've got delivery kitty, sanitation kitty, we've got a veterinary kitty, a nurse kitty, firefighter, your military kitty, the teacher kitty, your hardware store kitty.
So if I was to get my first kitty, which one do you think speaks to me? Which one would you think?
From the Interdimensional Critters Series 2, you get any one of these. They're $20.
I have now bought a $20 tentacle kitty. Moment of truth. What do we got? What do we got? Oh!
Double bag.
Double bag kitty. Oh, Galaxy Foam kitty. Oh. Okay, whichever one I get, I'm going to send those to you guys on Patreon because I don't need a tentacle kitty, but maybe you do to make your life a little more interdimensional. Give me holographic Charizard. Holographic Charizard. This is just a little white kitty. A little tentacles. Albino baddie? No? Oh, I got a rare one. This is the rare one? The mystery one?
Oh, you got the secret huntress. You take her out in the sunlight and she changes color. Action the UV rays.
This goes 0 to 100. We go from Chip and Gora, some nice little cute friendly comics, to then right down here for Fallen Angel, Killing Mars, and Liar. They did Godzilla dirty. They gave him full-on beer gut dad bod mode right now. But let's see what Godzilla's up to. What is Godzilla up to right now?
Godzilla's always up to something.
Godzilla's taking on the Power Rangers right now. What does he have? Oh, a Rubik's Cube. So was there family counseling to get you guys all to hang out together?
Many years. Yeah, Pascal did all the work. Intense.
So who was right and who was wrong?
I was right. We're still sorry.
Batman, how are you doing?
Great, how are you?
Good. Wait, there's a photo of you. I'm a little worried. Right here. It's a little scandalous.
Looks like Saturday night to me.
The mocap suit with the camera behind her. She's animating the zombie. You don't look ridiculous at all. Okay, we're on the hunt for a $100,000 Grogu toy that you can buy.
And you just don't know.
You keep looking at me, don't look at me. Hey, that's not the way to the toilet, okay? Go try something I Are you gonna share a room? Alright, so I asked the guy how much that cost. He said the base price is like $100,000. He said sky's the limit with what you can do for that Grogu. It's all custom ordered. So what you want to do then has to then get approved by Lucasfilm, which then they start building. So you could pay $200,000 to have your own fancy Grogu in your living room. That was insane. So lifelike. The only thing that was off was really the eyes. I feel like the eyes were a little too big, but adorable. Can't get better than that at San Diego Comic-Con. The employees are blaring closing time to get everybody to go home. Alright, it has hit 7 o'clock. They're kicking us out. This is the end of Thursday Comic-Con. That is a wrap. Let's go back to the sketchy hotel. Only at San Diego Comic-Con. Okay, now guys, we are back at home. That is the end of day one of San Diego Comic-Con. San Diego Comic-Con was not what I was expecting this year, but I had a lot of fun at day one of San Diego Comic-Con. The biggest kind of disappointment was that Disney Plus booth, right? I got in there, I was like, sweet, Disney. They're gonna have tons of exclusive stuff, and I waited in line for like 2 hours, and pretty much every single thing that was like exclusive there, you could buy online. So, yeah. But tomorrow, we're gonna be doing another HHN update, because literally overnight, they've added a bunch of stuff and things have changed. So we got a lot to talk about. That'll be dropping tomorrow. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, it really helps out when you guys hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Join the family.
I love the family.
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things pop culture and theme parks around the country. I love you all. Please stay safe, and I will see you all very soon.
Sanitation kitty.
The Eternals, I don't know what that is. I try to forget about that movie.